Good morning, people, and welcome to a magical solar eclipse new moon in Taurus. Yes, that is what we are going to talk about today. I have been channeling in a lot of messages, a lot of energies. We are talking about, obviously, the planets, whatever else happens. But one thing that I channeled through that I just want to speak about first is the spotlight is shining on you. And I heard the message, think bigger. See yourself grander. See yourself in a brighter, high vibing energy. It's very, very, very important. There is a new version of you being born that has been born. And it's a very powerful version of yourself. It's very much connected with your higher self, with your future self. And when we are in a state where we are connected to our future self, higher self, we have the tendency to understand things better when it comes to the future, and having this like inner knowing, almost this energy of predicting things to come. That is you. So it's important for you to realize that the new version of you is powerful. It's very successful, and with all that you are leaving the smallness behind for good, because it's not you anymore. So you are starting fresh. You are starting a new chapter in your life. There is this deeper understanding of yourself. Yeah, like you are emotional, very in tune with yourself. You are emotional, in tune with a lot of things. Okay, I am burning some muck walls because that opens up the other realm. This is magical burning if you want to do channeling, if you want to communicate with the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, other realms, other beings, understanding the unknown. Yes. One card, and maybe I should actually find it, that kept popping up was the Fool, because there is this energy of you traveling light on this new journey that you are on. You don't need much, and one thing that we have learned for the longest of times is that the material world becomes less important than the spiritual world. It's a part of the age of Aquarius. We have the Fool here, and as you can see, he is traveling light. Like his bag, his whatever you call that, is not big. There's not much in it. He has his spirit guide. He has his rose, which is a sign of going after your passion. Yeah, and the mountains are overcoming these challenges, right? No matter what challenge comes, you are overcoming it. So for me, the Fool has a very big impact on the new moon. I got so confused because I feel like I saw someone pass the window, but I don't see it. Okay, the battery is drained. Okay, I'm gonna investigate because it's not possible. If someone is walking out here, it's because that. You guys saw me react to that, right? Okay, be right back. Alright, I'm back after investigating. There's no one. I don't know what I saw. If you can see, because I know that if someone passes, you can see the shadow sometimes. So I'm actually excited to see if I edit, if I see a shadow. Because I didn't hear anything. That was... Wow, okay. If it's you, Muchi, if it's you, Mom, hello. Yeah. I welcome my mom spirit in all the time. Well, it's actually very interesting because with the things coming true, this hits home for me, and I know it's going to hit home for a lot of you guys, so listen up. The bag that the Fool is carrying is filled up with sunshine, with love, with happiness, with joy, and also with all this bright colors. I feel that there is something about June, July, August. It could be a preparation, or it could be a month where something is really happening. But all that the love, the joy, the sunshine is something that comes from within. That is something you carry. That's why you are traveling light. You're learning to travel light. You're learning not to travel with materialistic things. And this being in Taurus, Taurus is a very materialistic sign. It's a very physically. Oh wow, physical. Yeah, physical. There's a lot of focus on the physical with the sign of Taurus, but we're going to get into that. But you have let go of the past dirt. You have opened up your backpack. That is a terminology we have used a lot on this channel. There's stones and bricks and dirt and dust that we have traveled with in our backpack. All the things, the nastiness from the past, we are dragging it out and we are pushing it away and we are burning we're burning the old, right? So do we travel light. There is a freeness, there is a power, and you can feel this if you tap into this energy. If you think about, what do I travel with now in my new journey, on my new journey. Again, I said this in the daily that I posted today. There's something about my words. And I think it's funny because I have a friend who has experienced the same, and I told her, like, in fun, like, I think it's because of upgrades happening. But now that I actually think about it, I think it is because of upgrades happening, because it's also something that comes true in the new moon. In the new moon, when I channel through the message, I think Spirit has a lot of fun with me these days, because it's the words that I speak, right? Wow. But yeah, you're not traveling with the dirt, you're not traveling with the past anymore, which is so powerful, because it means that you have done such a good job when it comes to removing the past, the hurt, the pain, the trauma, the everything. No more heaviness. You're starting fresh. You're starting a clean slate. A new book. I have said this too. I don't feel like 22 is about starting a new chapter. I actually feel this is a completely new book with blank pages, and now we are filling it in. And I also feel that is why I'm drawn to the Fool. Right? Because it's the Fool's Journey. It's the first card. It's not a new chapter. This is a new book, a new life, a new beginning, a fresh new beginning. The universe is really supporting you a lot right now. You just have to ask, you just have to trust and tap into the universe. You are a part of the universe. You carry the universe inside of you. So don't be afraid of asking for help. You have your runners, your spirit runners, you have your spirit guides, you have your archangels, you have your pet spirit guides, you have your ancestors, you know, people who passed away who are also helping you. It's all about lightness on this journey, on this new journey. Also traveling or moving forward with a fresh new mind. Think differently, which can be difficult for a Taurus. So if you are a Taurus, or if you have it in your chart, pay attention. I know that I have Taurus in my 5th house. This is the only placement where I have Taurus, and for me, obviously, is it the 5th house? I believe it's the 5th house. It's the house of friendships, and I'm learning a lot about friendships when it comes to that. Well, a lot of other things, right? So pay attention to wherever you have Taurus in your chart. But a fresh mind is something that's really important for you with this new beginning. Think big, not small. You are not small. That's another thing that you have to realize. You might have in the past been used to being told that you are worth less, that you were not worth whatever it is that you desire, that you are not good enough. You might have had parents or teachers or partners who always told you you're not good enough. Why do you think you can do that? No more. Could also be friendships, right? Old friends who always like nagged you when you tried to think bigger, tried to push you down. Well, You're done with that, my friend. So the new moon is in Taurus. So chances are that you are starting afresh in terms of your career, in terms of relationships, and obviously the most important relationship is with ourselves, right? So you come first, you learn things about yourself, and then you can move on from other things. There is this energy of being good with yourself and understanding yourself before you can understand other people. It's very, very, very important. I never really understood that, but the past years, it has just been the holy grail in everything that I do. If I'm not comfortable with myself, I cannot be comfortable with someone else. And if I'm not comfortable with what I create, other people cannot be comfortable with whatever it is that I am trying to bring out to the world, right? If I don't understand myself, how can other people understand me? So on. So the relationship with yourself is the most important right now, because it reflects and shines back on other relationships around you. And like I said, the Fool is different things for different people, so it's so important that you really think deeply on this blank slate. What is the Fool for you? It's up to you how you want to use the energy of the Fool. What language does the Fool speak to you? Where is he going? Where are you going? Where is he taking you, right? What does he ask of you? What does the Fool ask of you to let go of? What does the dog ask of you to let go of? Think about how you want to experience the next phase in your life, because all the doors are opening up for you. Wide open. I actually have a new deck, Monology, Manifestation Oracle cards, that I am going to use. I saw these on a lovely viewer's YouTube channel, so I just want to say thank you, my love, for sharing these on your channel. I will link her channel up here, so you should definitely go check her out. But I love these cards and I am definitely going to use them today. So yeah, the new door is opening. Whatever you wish to experience more of, the door is open. Very important to realize that, because if you are a couch astronaut, I've spoken about this before, if you just sit, you know, on your couch dreaming about being an astronaut, but you don't really research things or go out there, you never become the astronaut. So don't be a couch astronaut or a couch potato. I believe that's also another word, but I feel like the couch astronaut is better used in this. But yeah, because that the new moon is in Taurus, it is very much, like I said, this like physicality, whatever you call that. So it has a lot to do with health. It has a lot to do with finances, how you're earning a living. It has a lot to do with your relationships and your physical environment. So again, what is it for you with this new moon? It's so important to really welcome in all the new things and to let go of the burdens or what blocks you from actually experiencing new things. And it's something that has come up a lot throughout the readings that we have done. There is this energy of moving within the next year. So from now on and a year ahead, you will move. You will. If it resonates with you, obviously. Maybe you just did it, so it might not resonate with you. But I feel that for a lot of you guys, there is this like fresh new start with moving away. And this could be like in the end of the year or in the beginning of the next year. You're moving away from what is known. I mean, it's just so interesting because it's the Fool. The Fool's journey. So moving away from what's known and into what's new. Brand new. Again, new book. And we all know when we are tapping into a new book, when we are opening up a new book and start to read it, we have to tap into the energy of the book, right? To the words, to the way that the writer is writing the book. Maybe there's something about writing a book for some of you guys. What you're moving to is very different from where you are now. So you can take this as you're physically moving, but if you wanna, or if this resonates more on like spiritual level or work or relationship, whatever it is, you can take it as that instead of like moving to another place. But it's very, very different. It's not like it's scary, but it's very, very different. I have this feeling, and I saw this like vision of you're leaving friends, you're leaving family, and there was this coming together, this celebration of sending you off, and it will be very emotional, because you are leaving families behind, you're leaving friends behind. So that's why I feel like some of you guys are really moving far away, like another country, or you know, to a different city. But it's not like you were 1 hour away. I feel like it's, you know, it's probably more for a lot of you guys. Well, it depends on, you know, if you are flying or driving. But yeah, the language might be different, the culture might be different, but you will not be alone. I just heard that you will not be alone. Some of you guys might even, you know, move because of love, who knows. I'm just looking at what else I wrote down. So yeah, you are changing, some of you guys are changing country, moving away, and like I said, there will be this like celebration sending you off. But the universe got your back on this. You are never alone. And it's also very important for one of your family members to know that you will be supported and the universe got your back. It could be a mother, a father, or someone who's like very, oh no, you're moving that far away. Yeah, there's someone in your family, I feel, who's very, or will be very worried in a way, but in a protective way. I heard that it is time for this new beginning. It's time. And there's no way about it. This will happen. You might want to pull away because of fear, but it's because of the fear of the unknown. But it will happen. Don't worry, it will happen. It has to happen, I feel. And I heard there will be upgrades. There will be an upgrade when it comes to your vibrations, the way that you manifest, your frequencies. I just felt tingling. You might have felt tingling on the top of your head, at the back of your head, or on your hands, or you might have felt the pressure on your third eye. Like recently, within within this year, it might have been like at strange hours. You might feel something. I actually had this like some months ago where I went to bed and I closed my eyes and I could feel this like someone pushed down on my third eye. It was the weirdest thing because I was so calm, it felt so comfortable, but at the same time the human part of me wanted to open my eyes because it felt like someone was seriously like, yeah, but it's hard to explain because but I know a lot of you guys know the feeling, because it's not like a physical touch, it's more like a pressure with tingling sensation. It's hard to explain, but a lot of you guys know what I mean. But there is higher spirit guides, there is higher learning, there is higher knowledge coming your way. And all that is a package that you are learning, and you need to share this with other people. However you want, if it's you being a YouTuber, if it's you doing lives on Instagram or making posts on Instagram or having a blog where you write things, or if it's you creating a book or singing or whatever it is, painting, dancing, speaking, you need to do that. All that you are already within. And the last thing that I wrote down was be brave, and I felt like I needed to write it on in big letters. Be brave, people. That is the new moon. Isn't that beautiful? There's so much happening. Like I said, with the Taurus, it can be different things, because it could be something with health if you're changing, yeah, but it's something that's a part of what's coming next. And I really feel that this journey for you is going to kick off something else, or this move, like you move and then you upgrade. something else in your life. The way that you channel or the way that you use your psychic abilities, it's connected with that. And one thing that I spoke with a friend about, because that's something I feel for myself, is that places when we travel, if you have that in your chart, I have Sagittarius in my chart, I have something else that's also with that. A lot of people upgrade the creative spark inside of you with traveling. Like, if you are on a standstill at one place, you become dull, you are not activating what you need to activate, so you actually do need to travel. And obviously I know that from myself, because with the pandemic and everything else that has been going on, we have not been traveling that much. But we have gotten, we have gotten a lot of awareness about who we are now, which is also important. But this is also for you to realize that don't fear stepping out there now, because it is time. The universe is giving you the green light. Yes, you have been dormant, is that what you call it? But now it's time. Be real. I feel that's really something a lot of you guys have learned. You have learned to be real. Yeah. Okay. I think we are ready. So I have spoken a lot, so I'm not going to take that many cards, because I feel that the biggest message here is this, like, new beginning, someone moving. It's very exciting. It's very, 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 very exciting. But let's see, what is the energy that you need to know? What is it that's most important? Know your worth. A lot of the, again, the same energy that we spoke about. New moon at, oh wow. New moon in Taurus. I love how the universe just blows our mind. I'm getting emotional here. New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. I don't know why I get emotional with that, but how mind-blowing is that? Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. I really feel, again, this just, it's mind-blowing, because that is everything we have spoken about. Okay, I got told to take one card, and I'm mixing the devil. No, I'm mixing the Fool into the reading just to see if he comes up again. But I feel like he doesn't need to come up again, because we know that we need to follow him. The masculine in us is like going out there, right? You ready? Finding love, I heard. Okay. Yes. It's so interesting, because some of these cards came out in one card came out in the daily I did today, and that is the 6 of Cups. And then we have the moon, following the path, following the unknown, following a pathway that we can't see, because, like I've spoken about before, the crayfish doesn't really know where he's going. It's dark, right? So we are following the pathway of our intuition, of our heart. Page of Wands. The message that you have received today is really for you to push out of this old energy, and you are going for it again. Yeah, you are moving out of a lot of changes, and I also see the Chariot staring at me. So yeah, there is actually more than one card that we also got in the daily. You are moving out there. Even if you can't see it right here, right now, you need to trust it. You need to trust that yourself, that you are the vehicle that can carry you forward. That is the biggest message today, people. Wow. Thank you for being here. Embrace this message, and with that, I will see you guys tomorrow in the daily reading.